Get ready to cruise into a world of country music and lively conversation with the Dave Roush Show. Exclusively on Cruisin' Country Radio every Monday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Join host Dave Roush as he brings you the best of country tunes, along with engaging interviews, entertaining segments, and a whole lot of fun. Whether you're a diehard country fan or just looking for a good time, tune in and let the Dave Roush Show be your ultimate destination for Monday evenings.
All right. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Dave Roush Show. Today, we have the exciting guest joining us, the talented country artist and trop artist, Jeff Randall. Jeff has been making his waves in the music scene for a lot of years with his songs. And, let's just welcome Jeff. Jeff, welcome to the show.
How you doing, Dave? Glad to be here. Thank you for getting me here.
Oh, no worries. Where are you at? You're in Florida, right?
Yes, I live in Gulf Harbors, Florida, which is just north of Clearwater.
Nice. And we're coming live from down here in Mexico way.
Wow.
How's it sound?
Yeah. This is good. I can't tell you how much I appreciate this, Dave. I really do, man. You're a good buddy, and I appreciate it.
Hey, you know what? I had your buddy Harold on last Monday, and it was a great show.
I bet Harold is he's a good dude.
Yeah, he is. I love Harold. I met you guys. You were there, 4 years ago? I think it was the first Parrot Head show that I did with Harry. But you did it was an evening show for Ocean Dreams, I think. Shout out to Terry, Ocean Dreams.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, and you guys put on a show that it'll always be in my memory banks.
Yeah, I remember Harold and I, we were thrown together, and at one point we just kind of met too. Actually, we knew of each other, and that was it. And we started playing and started doing some duo shows, and we just kind of hit it off. He's a good guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, let me get over here. Got to start this. There's a countdown on that. All right. Now we are live on the radio, and we're also live on Restream. So we will be broadcasting this on my podcast and video and on the radio, which is cool. This is going to be the first one. Both my sons came here in June, and they saw my podcast, and they were like, "Dad, you need video." So Harry and I talked about it, and he had Restream. Harry's been doing video for years, And so we're going to try it. Hopefully this thing works out. I know the audio always works out fine. So
Harry knows what he's doing. He's no spring chicken in this thing. He knows what he's doing. So if he sets you up, it'll be good.
Yeah, shout out to Harry T, Radio A1A, Paradise Radio, all that good stuff. In indie radio now too. There's always got 4 stations. We've got Cruisin' Country and all that. Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Well, let's dive into some of your music. I've got one spun up, ready to go, and it's Sweetie Pie. So I'm going to play it now, and here's Jeff Randall and Sweetie Pie.
We walk in the beach, got a hand in mine. The sand is warm underneath that hot sunshine. Her suntan oil is about to burn me. Call 911, she's smoking purty. I got a girl and she calls me Sweetie Pie. Sweetie Pie, Sweetie Pie. I got a girl and she calls me Sweetie Pie. She's a cutie, American beauty. Well, I love it when she calls me her Sweetie Pie. She wraps her arms around my neck and leans in for a kiss. Things are heating up and I'm a-thinking this as good as it gets. Well, this old boy will sit back and play dumb. What else can I do? My lips are comfortably numb. I got a girl and she calls me Sweetie Pie. Sweetie Pie. find us a little tiki hut way out where there ain't nobody but you and me, baby, that's the plan. I wanna love on you, 'cause I'm your man. I got a girl and she calls me Sweetie Pie. I got a girl and she calls me Sweetie Pie. She's a cutie, American beauty, but I love it when she calls me her Sweetie Pie. Yeah, I got a girl and she calls me Sweetie Pie. Yeah, I got a girl and she calls me Sweetie Pie. Well, she's a cutie, American beauty, but I love it when she calls me her Sweetie Pie.
Yeah, that was Sweetie Pie. That's sitting in the Cruising Country Top 40, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think he had it there. He's got it in Cruising Country at number 16.
Yeah, number 16.
Pretty happy about that. Yeah, I just I was sitting home one day and I just wrote that thing probably about 4 months ago, and sitting home by myself. And story behind that one was, as I was writing it, I thought to myself, this is what I call my wife, Sweetie Pie. So I wrote the song, sang it to her, and she looks at me and says, "Who is Sweetie Pie?" And I wrote it for you. She goes, "You don't call me Sweetie Pie. What are you doing?" So I caught heck for that song, just so you know.
Nice.
But, she likes it now.
Yeah, who's Sweetie Pie? Well,
Exactly.
it
But it came out good.
yeah, songs hit us in a weird way. I mean, driving down the road or in the shower, whatever, and you got to stop, drop, and write it down. Yeah, it's a fun process. Tell us a little
It
bit.
is. I just wanted to keep it simple. I just wanted to write about some fun and things that we do down here in Florida. A lot of my songs you're going to find out, and I'll probably say it a couple times, is since I've moved to Florida from Nashville, I love where I live in Gulf Harbors. And a lot of my songs are about Gulf Harbors, what we do around here, the people I meet, my friends. So a lot of stuff that I write is about where I live.
Right. Well, it's your inspiration. It's your muse.
Yeah, well, you know what they tell you, Dave, and they say, write about what you know. So I know where I live, and I love where I live.
Right. Yeah, I don't know bleep, My writing is all over the place. I mean, I've got rock songs, I've got trop songs, I've got country songs, and yeah, I've got like 23 I need to really sit down and record one of these days. I got nothing but time here, but even with nothing to do here, there's always something to do.
As long as you're writing, you're winning.
Yeah, exactly. It's a heck of a process down here, and there. I lived in Florida for 4 years down in the Keys, and I know what you're talking about. You got the ocean and you got the bay, and you got the bay, and but it's just beautiful.
I'm lucky where I live, and I write a lot. As some of the songs that you're going to be doing this afternoon or this evening, wrote quite a few with a buddy of mine, Mike Cool. So you're gonna be hearing his name a few times as well.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about Nashville and how long were you there? And
the story in Nashville was my youngest son graduated high school. He went west to college, and my wife asked me, would I want to move to Nashville still? And I said, yes, let's go. So we moved down to Nashville. We lived there for about 8 years. We moved there in 2010, and we met some really good people. I got to hang with some pretty big names, and I don't know why they even let me in their circle. I don't want to name drop, so I won't go there, but to get in some of these circles, I thought to myself, why are you letting me in this? Talking big writers, big singers, big players. I had such a fun time. But that is really where I learned to write a song. When you go up into these writers' rounds, like Commodore Grill, right downtown, and Debbie Champion's right there, her writer's room. You never know who's going to be in the audience. There's some big names in the audience a lot because they want to hear new stuff. What a great way to hear it. Met a lot of people doing that alone, and that's right. How they say, cut my teeth on writing songs was watching and learning other people, and then they'd come up and say, "Hey, you want to write with me?" I said, "Heck yeah, let's go." And so you made a lot of friends doing that. You made a lot of connections in writing with other people in Nashville. We had a great time in Nashville. Like I said, spent about 8 years there, and we had a great time. Never a bad moment. I tell you, it was a very, very good time in my life.
Nice. I went to Nashville, 40 some years ago, something like that. Wet under the ears, just got out of the military, and I was going to be a star. I walked in the first bar. I can't even tell you what it was down there on Broadway, and I was overwhelmed. I was like, I am not ready for this, not in any way, shape, or form. I was 20.
Well, but think about it. But you got to think about this too. Some of those players on Broadway, downtown Nashville, in them bars, some of them players play for the big boys, and they also are recording musicians for the studio musicians. So they go out there in them nighttime bars and cut their teeth and practice, and like athlete trains on the field. These musicians, they train in the bars.
Right.
So that when they go to the music studio the next day, they've learned a new lick. They've learned this. Some of them guys, that's why I agree with you. You walk into some of these bars and you hear some of these musicians, they will blow you away.
Yeah.
How good.
Well, hopefully I'm going to be there next year for the CMA Fest. I'm trying to put a deal in the works to get over there, Jeanette and I, and fly over there for that. Hopefully Ablaze Management will still do something down there next year, and they've got some amazing artists that are like our number one artist, Justin Wright, and the Dirty Strings. They were there, and I want to go see that. I want to be part of it. I'm ready now because with the radio station and just with my own band and my being out front and experience, so I'm not shy or anything anymore, but I just want to go down there and do a radio show and interview bunches of people. See who I can meet, Speaking, you've got another song I've got already put up on the turntable right now. There we go. And it's a beautiful song. It's all about what we did in Florida. It's called Party in the House. So without further ado, here's Party in the House.
Tell you about the place that I call home. Got a crib by the water with a pontoon boat. We got channels, canals, and turnaround bays. We got fishes and dolphins in them stingrays. Well, folks round here say, well, we got it made with fun in the sun and the palm tree shade. We be swimming in our pools, we be swimming in the Gulf. Some wear bathing suits and others take them off. We got music on the docks with a cooler full of beer. Shots lined up, I got my rum right here. We gonna party. We gonna party in the hood. We gonna party. We gonna party in the hood. We gonna party in the hood. Spend the day on the bay and then from my boat watch the sun sink down off the Florida coast. I got my girlie saying twirl me with my raised eyebrow, thinking where we gonna take it to the stern of the bow. We got sandbar shores where the boys and girls like to sail away from this world. If you think you know crazy, but we take it farther. We know how to do it down here in Gulf Harbor. We got the dead end drinking fleet with a cooler full of beer. Shots lined up, I got my rum right here. We gonna party.
Wow, what a fun song.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote that with, I said, I'm going to mention his name quite a bit, Mike Cool. And Mike's out of Nashville and a very good friend of mine. And we write a lot together. And that song is about my house, about my boat, about my friends, and about where we live and what we do. So party in the hood, that's what I call everybody. I tell everybody, yep, we're going to party in the hood tonight. And there we go.
Nice. I like that, you know. I lost you on video there for a minute. You were all blacked out. I was like, oh, no.
That's fine. Might be better. People say I have a face for radio.
Me too. Yeah. So you wrote that Party in the House. You wrote that in Nashville or there in Gulf?
No, I wrote this last year, and I remember all night long I'm thinking of this tune, "Party in the Hood." We're going to party in the hood. Where? We're going to party in the hood. So I called my buddy Mike up. It was about 6:30 in the morning. And I said, Mike, I got this lyric in my head and I can't get it out. You got to finish it for me because Mike is my lyricist. He is so good lyrically. I can hop on his back and ride him home, man. Just give him an idea and it's over with. He's a great lyricist.
Nice.
So, yeah, I text him about 6:30 in the morning, call him up, hey, man, you got to help me with this. So before he went to work, he pretty much had the lyric and we went at it and got it down and sound like it. But it's totally about where I live, Gulf Harbors.
Well, yeah, you know, and that's the whole thing. If you're not happy where you live, move. That's what I did.
You know, Dave, I tell you what, I say it on any interview I do that I'm so blessed because of the support that I receive from my friends and these folks here in Gulf Harbors, Florida. They push me. They make me want to strive to do better music. I'm afraid to let them down. They really give me so much support. It's unbelievable, and I don't, you know, I don't deserve it, but I'll take it.
Absolutely, take everything you can get. So, do you your place down there? Are you on the water?
Yeah, I can walk out my back door. I got a slider door, and I can walk 30 feet, hop on my boat, and I'm in the canal, and I go one football field down, and I'm in the Gulf of Mexico.
Nice. So
we got lucky though. You know, we bought about 6 years ago before all the housing thing went.
Yeah, went crazy.
You know, if I had to buy my house today, I don't know if I could.
It's the way it was in the Keys, man. They're pricing everybody out. The super rich are going down there buying everything and chasing everybody out. I mean, I had a sweet little deal down there at, you know, Coral Sands RV Park, but we lived in an RV for about 5 years, and it's a tough life. We had 2 dogs, and you know, small little yard, but we were 300 feet from the Florida Bay, which was nice, our own private beach, and you don't find a lot of private beaches down in the Keys.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you know, it was beautiful, but when we left, it was time to go. We're kind of gypsies, Jeanette and I. We, you know, 5-6 years, and we go see something else. You know, now we're here. We have a pretty nice home base. We're going to start going more, you know, like we're thinking of Jakarta.
but you know, Dave, in saying what you're saying, you're living life.
Exactly.
You know, you don't want to live and die in the same neighborhood for your whole life. You want to see some life, enjoy life, live life. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you know, we all do what we do because we want to.
Yeah.
And I wrote a song about that. I do what I want when I want to. Justin and I were talking when I first interviewed him that he goes, man, I got a job, you know, I got my own dealership and I'm doing all this and I'm busy. And I said, I do what I want when I want to. He goes, that's a good hook. Yeah, well, and we sat down and wrote a song together about it.
Yeah, good.
Speaking of your boat, I think we've got a boating problem. Tell us a little, lead us into this one, boating problem. You there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were playing it. I'm sorry.
No. I said, lead us into
breaking bread with a boating problem.
Yeah.
And Dave, I'll tell you what, this song too is about where I live. It really is. Like the first line, I just set sail across my neighborhood. My neighborhood is built on canals.
Yeah.
And we have a ball. I'll tell you more. If you want to play the song, I'll tell you more afterwards. But
All right.
I got a good story for this one.
Without further ado, here's Boating Problem.
I just set sail across my neighborhood. I got me a lookout and she's looking damn good. Cruising the canals on our way to the Gulf. Yeah, we're meeting up with our crew and then we're off. I got a cooler full of ice for my rolling rock. Putting on the QT, passing the docks. We'll motor out of sight, that's right. Wanna anchor by noon, where we be looking like a sailing saloon. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got drinking friends with a floating problem. We all got second homes and we be floating on a party on the water. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Chug it up that bottle all the way to the bottom. I got drinking friends with a boating problem. My baby, she be fishing just like I taught her. I brought my guitar to boogie woogie on the water. We all hoist different flags, but we in the same fleet. Oh, ain't we cool out here in the heat? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got drinking friends with a floating problem. We all got second homes and we be floating on 'em. Party on the water, smoke 'em if you got 'em. Chug it up that bottle all the way to the bottom. I got drinking friends with a floating problem. 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got drinking friends with a floating problem. We all got second homes and we be floating on 'em. Party on the water, smoke 'em if you got 'em. Chug it up that bottle all the way to the bottom. I got drinking friends with a. I got drinking friends with a. I got drinking friends with a boating problem. A boating problem. That's all we got, folks.
Yeah, all right. That's a cool song.
Matter of fact, hell, I think even today I still got like 45,000, almost 50,000 hits on that thing. It was a good video, and when I wrote the song, I told Mike Cool, who I wrote it with, I said, Mike, I got an idea, and I got the first verse, and I said, here's the first verse, and I have the opening line, the chorus. I got drinking friends with a boating problem, but I had nothing after that. So Mike didn't want to write it because he didn't like the song. He didn't like the idea. I said, Mike, just write it. Just give me a second verse and finish the chorus for me, okay? So he did. And the song came out. I thought it came out great.
Yeah.
And a buddy of mine down here in Gulf Harbor says, you need to make a video of that. Okay. So I got with about 6 or 7 of my buddies. We had 6 or 7 boats lined up. We figured 27 to 30 people. We're going to go out to a place called the Sandbar, about 4 miles out into the Gulf. And we were going to make a video of just us partying on the sandbar in the course of a day, just to put a little video with the song and have a good time. The morning of the video shoot, a buddy of mine shows up with a big old boat. And I said, Pete, what are you doing here? He said, just hop on the boat. I said, all right. He said, now, once you're on the boat, now hop on the front, up in the front. And if you ever watch the video, you'll see what I'm talking about. So I get up on the front of the boat, and I said, what do you want me to do now? He starts taking off, and we go to what I call is the four corners where the channels meet the canals of our area, neighborhood. And there had to be 30 boats there, 30 plus boats. People galore. They followed us out to the sandbar where we counted. Oh, we just stopped counting at 40 boats. We stopped counting at about 250 people. They came from everywhere to be a part of a video. If that is not humbling, I got to tell you, I knew half of these people. The other half I did not know. They just heard about the video shoot. They want to be a part of it. Didn't know what it was going to be, but we're going to be in it. So it's pretty humbling when it got all said and done. That's very great.
That's nice. Day. That's, you know what? That's what we want. You know, we go, God, I'm going to shoot this video. And then when that happens, you're like, wow, goosebumps happen, right?
I tell you, I brought me to tears. I was so blown away by all the support, again, from my neighborhood, all these boats, all these people. They just kept showing up. It blew me away. But what a great day we had. So now they want to make another video down here.
So how long did it take you to shoot the video? Was it pretty much a one and done?
No, actually, yeah, we went out. We got out to the sandbar about 11 o'clock or noon, and we were done by 4 or 5 in the afternoon. So everything you see in that video was shot during that time, and it was great. Had my buddy come out, build us out with his airplane, did the whole thing. It was so much fun. Just one of those days you wish would never end, but they do. But it's a good memory.
Where can you find your video? Is it on YouTube?
YouTube, you can go to jeffrandallsongs.com. Watch it on there. I got a couple other, probably about 6 or 7 videos on there. That's jeffrandallsongs.com. You can also watch it on YouTube, yes. My Facebook page. You basically look it up. It's there.
Just look up Jeff Randall, Florida.
Yeah.
Singer-songwriter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the cool thing. I don't know. For those of you who haven't been to Florida and on the coast, it's pretty cool. Jeff's talking about canals. All these houses face the street, but the back of the houses face a canal. And everybody gets to run their boat up. And they either have a slip or a tie-up on the long side of their property. And it's a really cool lifestyle. I mean, you can go out back and fish in the canal if you want to, or snorkel. I wouldn't snorkel in the canals. Too many sharks.
Oh yeah, we get manatees, alligators, dolphins, all kinds of fish. We get everything out there.
Yeah,
it's a good life. I'll tell you what, we're very lucky down here to live where we do.
Yeah, I like your. Is that your studio where you're at, or just your music room, or?
I'm sorry.
Where you're sitting right now? Are you in your studio or just like a music room?
Yeah. This is my studio. Yeah.
Nice. Everybody, I love having a studio at my house.
I do all of my recording and stuff. What I do is I will, if I go to Nashville, I do my recording up there, and then they'll send all the hard work down here. I do all my vocals here in my studio, and then I'll send them back up to my buddy Jason Roller, Magic Shack Studios, and he puts it all together for me, then sends it back down here for me to finalize, and off we go. So it's a nice thing because I'm not rushed to do a vocal per se. Like, hey Jeff, you have a half hour. We got to do 5 songs. Man, I don't work like that.
No,
I like to take my time, and if I feel like singing, I'm going to sing it. So when Jason sends me the rough work tape down from Nashville, he may not get it back for a couple of days because I want the vocal to be as good as I can get it. You know.
Exactly, and you make all the takes. Yeah, and you can do all the takes you want to right there, and you're not pressured by on the clock at a studio time.
Yes, because it seems like I'm always leaving something behind when I do that. And this way, when I get to do it at home and then send it back up there, it works out well for me.
Yeah, you've been doing little shows on your back property, haven't you? In your backyard.
Yes, I have. It's called Music on the Docks. Thank you for bringing that up.
That is a great show.
I started this out 2 years ago, and I just wanted to do a Facebook thing live. And my wife and I, we worked this out, and 7 people showed up. Didn't even expect 7 people. But then we did one the next month at my house, and we had maybe 20 people show up. We did one more at my house. We had about 40 people show up. Then a buddy of mine says, well, why don't you do it at my dock? That's a good idea. Maybe I'll call it Music on the Docks, plural. So for 2 years, I would play once a month on somebody else's dock in my neighborhood and call Music on the Docks. And now it's up, honestly, if we don't draw 100 people, I'd be surprised. We show up and there we are with 100 plus people, and all they want to hear is some good music, have a good time, get together, smile, laugh, talk, tell some jokes, eat some food. We have a really good thing here. We have a really good time doing that.
Oh yeah, I love eating some food, especially in that environment, man. Good music, good food, good alcohol for those who drink, good sodas or whatever. Yeah, you bring one of our buddies out there, Jenny Lee Brown.
Yeah,
you guys have done stuff.
She's played at 3 or 4 of my Music on the Dock. She's played them 3 or 4 times.
She's great live. She is. Yeah. She's great live. I love her personality.
Well, it's cool too that we're friends and we write some songs together. But it's nice to call on her and say, "Hey, man, I'm going to do another Music on the Docks here. Why don't you stop by and sing a few songs?" And she lives up the road about a half hour. Yeah, I'll be there. So that's the cool part.
Absolutely.
Cool part. Dave Matchett?
Yeah.
Harmonica player?
Yeah.
Dave was just here. We just did one last Monday. And Dave come down where he lives up in Lake City, Florida, about 3 hours away. He drove on down. He wanted to be on one. I said, all right, come on down. I'll put you on the Music on the Docks. Here we go. So around here, Music on the Docks has become a good gateway. It's a Monday night of all things, So right. People they have nothing to do on a Monday night. I give them something to do, and we just love to get together, have a good time, sit, talk, laugh, whatever. It's just good time with a little bit of entertainment. It's not a show. It's just entertainment, and it's entertaining for me too. I enjoy it so much.
Yeah, I've caught a lot of them, and man, they're, you know what? I love your guys' music anyway. You throw country into trop, which is really cool. I mean, people go, why are you bringing trop rockers on to the country show? Because, you guys fit in that niche where it's not country, it's not trop, but you got the ocean and boats and stuff in there. But is it partying on a boat? Everybody does it when, either at the lake or the river or the ocean, wherever. You mentioned the sandbar earlier. And for those of you that have never been to the Gulf of Mexico, especially like the Florida Bay, for about as far as you can see, it may be only 7 foot deep. There's no deep water until you get way out into the Gulf. Same with the ocean, on the ocean side of Florida. It's, where you're up there, you're kind of a little deeper, but in the Keys, it's like 6 feet for 5 miles. In the sandbars, right. You find sandbars everywhere out there. And that's the big party, especially down in Isla Morada. Oh, my goodness. Have you ever seen one of those?
Oh, I tell you, you're right about sandbars. That from where I live, and I drive out to our sandbar. If the water's 7 to 8 feet deep most of the time, that's it.
Yeah.
But now if you go, if you want to go 15, 20, 25 miles out, okay, now you got your deep water. But where we live and where we want to go, and I just hop on the pontoon, my wife and I, and off we go. We head out to the sandbar.
Oh, you got a pontoon.
Yep.
That's the only way to go, man.
Yeah, we live a simple life, but we have a good time.
Simple is good.
Yeah.
So you guys drink a lot of rum?
I tell you what, I got no complaints, I got to tell you.
That's good. Someone say rum?
Oh, there we go.
All right. Here's Jeff Randall.
Sunshine. Maybe I need to leave this all behind. Maybe my ear's been in a shell too long, calling out my name. Did someone say rum? I could have sworn I heard it. Rum, 'cause that's a magic word. If you wanna get me out of here, it ain't gonna be with a beer. It's the captain or the kraken that just so happens. Gets my party started when I want one. Did someone say rum? Did someone say rum? Maybe I'm going out of my damn mind. Maybe I need to cross some latitude lines. Maybe I need just a little taste of salt water splashing on my face. Did someone say rum? I could have sworn I heard it. Rum, 'cause that's the magic word. If you wanna get me out of here, it ain't gonna be with a beer. It's the captain or the kraken that just so happened. Gets my party started when I want one. Did someone say rum? Did someone say rum? Will I be better off down where there's sand in my toes and salt in the air? Now the only question that I got, are we mixing it up or taking some shot? Did someone say rum? I could have sworn I heard it. Rum, 'cause that's a magic word. If you wanna get me out of here, it ain't gonna be with a beer. It's the captain or the kraken that just so happens. Get my party started when I want one. Did someone say rum? Did someone say rum? I thought I heard rum. Well, it's the captain, it's the kraken. Did someone say rum? I guess I'll make my rounds to the Leeward Lounge and I'll have some rum.
Yeah, all right. Someone say rum.
Yeah, I wrote that again with Mike Cool. As I said, you're going to hear his name a lot. Mike called me up one day and he says, Jeff, I got the lyric. I got the lyric for you. I says, all right, bud, what do you got? And he read it to me and I said, man, I like that. So I just kind of went a different style than I usually write. And, kind of put some different style music to it. And I thought it'd come out really good. I'm very proud of that song. Oh, we shot a video for that too. And the video was shot by, Ray Boone.
Oh, yeah, Ray.
Boone that video.
He's going to be on the show.
You tell him I said hi when he is.
Yeah,
In fact,
absolutely.
Ray was just down here too for Music on the Docks. Speaking of Music on the Docks, Ray Boone was just down here last Monday as well. Spent the night here, played some songs during the show, and had a good time. But as far as Did Someone Say Rum, he come up and spent a couple nights here at the house with my wife and I. Him and his wife Jody come up and shot Did Someone Say Rum right in the neighborhood. Because I'd say we live in a heck of a good neighborhood. But Ray did a great job with that video.
Yeah, Ray's a heck of a videographer and a hell of a musician and a really nice guy.
Yeah, he's a talented guy.
Yeah, he gave us some equipment for some photography for shooting videos, and it's like a solo standing boom that you can pan and spin around, and it's like that thing works great.
Yeah,
Harry's got it up there. Yeah,
he really is a good guy.
I absolutely. So, did someone say rum? So your friend came up with the hook and the verse, and you just took off with it, kind of a Jamaican type feel.
Yeah, Mike sent me the lyrics, and he says, like I said before, I got it. I got the words. You're gonna love it. That's okay. So it's usually how Mike and I work. He'll send me a lyric, and I'll do the music and vocals and the musical sound for the whole thing and the melody. And if he didn't like it, he'll tell me, and we'll change a few things. And I do the same thing with Mike. If I don't like the lyric, I'll say, Mike, can we change this line? Can we do this with that line, or stretch it out, or whatever we do? But we work well together. Mike's a really good guy, really good friend of mine. I'm glad I get to write with him.
How many songs you guys written together?
Oh my gosh, Mike and I have been writing together since 2014. So over 10 years, I would hate to imagine 400 or 500 songs.
Nice.
And I'll bet we have forgot most of them that we have written, but it's true. You gotta go through heck to come up with one good song.
Exactly.
You can write 100 songs, but there's only one that makes it out of the pocket.
Well, and that's the one, I mean, if it only takes one.
Yep.
It only takes one, but we keep trying and keep going on there. That's really cool. I mean,
well, speaking of Mike, the reason I haven't gotten into trop rock music was Mike called me up and he said, "Hey man, I want you to come over to the house. We're going to write, and you're going to write with some guy named Joe Downing." And I go, "Who?" He goes, "I'm going to write with Joe Downing." I said, "Okay, I'll be over." So went over and I met Joe for the first time, and Joe's a good guy. We're good friends. So we've been writing also since about 2017. And that's how I got into trop rock, was through Joe. I love the style that we were doing, and I thought, man, I can do this. I really like this. And then I ended up moving to Florida.
Yeah, right? Nice. Yeah. I got a question for you.
Yes.
What's your first favorite memory from your music career so far? I know you've had a lot.
That's wow. I'll tell you what, I think my first memory was, I'm going to go back to Nashville when I did my first writer's round. I was so scared to get up in front of the room of people, of Nashville people, good writers, good singers, good pickers, players. And I wanted to get up there and try to show them what I could do. I was scared to death, but it was also one heck of a good memory. I made it through. That's about it.
They didn't grab you with a hook and pull you off stage.
Yeah, I was waiting for the.
Yeah,
but they let me go on, so I was pretty happy about that. But that's my first good memory, I think, of my music, was going to Nashville, and I survived. I didn't get dumped, I didn't get walked on. I survived, and I thought I did pretty good.
Nice.
Pretty happy.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen you at work several times, especially for like the Meeting of the Minds we did. What is it, last year at Ocean's Edge? We did that live show there, I think.
Yep.
You guys were there, yeah. What a show! What a place, Ocean's Edge! Wow.
Yeah, it was great. Thanks to Harry. Harry got us in there. Harry Tieford.
Oh yeah, we had nice suites. He got us in there, and Jenny's ex-husband was the manager there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, Chris. He did good. I enjoyed that place, and then we went over to the Modem at the big hotel there. Harry and I got to do a live broadcast there and interview a bunch of up and coming new kids, and that was really cool. I'd never seen all that. I mean, I've been to concerts and stuff. I'd never seen what was around like a trop, a Parrot Head festival like that. I was just like, wow, blown away. People are great. I don't think there's a angry person there.
I don't think it's hard to find somebody mad in that kind of format. The atmosphere that's going on, it's fun. It's so fun.
So give us a memory of trop rockin', one that stands out. Funny.
Trop rock. Well, you know what? Another one of my favorite ones, though, was with Harry Tieford. Was it 3 years ago now? Maybe 4 years ago? He let me go down to Alamorada and sing on his thing with Terry Sutton. You were the sound guy. Remember that?
I do remember it.
And Harry gave me a shot. He didn't know who I was. I'd shipped him some of my songs here or there. He said they were okay. And he says, "Okay, come on down. I'll put you in a time slot." And I tell you what, that was big time for me back then. That was big time, and he was the very first one to give me a shot at playing on a radio. You know, so I'll always be indebted to that guy, Harry Tiford, for that. He's the first guy that took a shot with me.
I think he did the same thing with me. You know, I went to an open mic down there at where Radio A1A was when I first got there, and it was kind of cool. I walked in the studio and I said, I got these couple of originals I want to record. And Harry was sitting back there with I don't know who's. Well, there's a bunch of people in there I did not know, and I think one of them was Dale Clemens, My World Meds, and Slim Me, not Slimy, Slim Me. That's his new one. And I got to lay those songs down, and then I came to the open mics here, and that was cool. And one thing led to another, and pretty soon I'm in a band with Harry T. I'm playing drums with Harry T. and Stephen Miller, and I was just in awe. I was like, wow. I met so many cool people. Chuck Freeman, you know.
Yeah.
You guys.
That's a good guy too. Yeah.
Everybody that was there doing the Ocean Dreams thing was just amazing. And I love being able to do sound for everybody. That's one of my cool memories is meeting all the trop artists, you know, Darby Ledbetter. I was just like, wow, that dude's amazing, you know. And yeah, it was fun. Really fun.
I think we all get our choice memories, you know, and choice stories, and it's kind of cool how they all interact, and it's all got something to do with this trop rock style of music. You know, it's a good thing. It's all positive.
Well, that's what the Keys are about. You know, Keys are anywhere there's ocean. You know, Hawaii, California is still, you know, off the coast of California. You can still be tropical there. All along the southern coast of the United States, down here, I mean, Cancun, come on, Cabo, you know, all those places.
Just bring it.
We just went to Puerto Vallarta the last, while back, I think it was, middle of June, the 17th, yeah. Went fishing. I caught a big old jack. That was cool. I think I put it on Facebook.
Awesome.
Yeah. So do you do fishing, or you just...
I don't really fish that much. Here I am. I live on the water, you know, but and scallop season is on right now. I've got a couple of buddies want me to go scalloping with them, and I'll probably get out there, but that's about it. I'm not a big fisherman. I lived in Michigan and grew up, so I was surrounded by water, but I don't know. I never really got into fishing. I don't know why. That's weird, but that's just me.
I hunted and fished all my life. Being born and raised in Arizona, in Phoenix, anyway you go 60 minutes anyway, you're going to run into a lake up in the mountains. And my dad, we hunted dove and quail, and then fished. And Jeanette and I got married 20 years ago, and I haven't really fished much at all. Man, I lived right there on the bay, you know. Had boats, had a couple boats, and I more or less go out and we got into scuba diving really heavy out there.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
In Arizona. Think about that, right? You talking about Arizona?
Yeah.
Yeah, think about that. Scuba diving in Arizona. How about that, right?
Yeah, there's a lake that's at 7,500 feet. It's alpine. It is crystal clear, but the water is like 27 to 30 degrees. It is freaking cold. You need a dry suit to go there. But, you know, here's the thing. We're in Arizona, and Jeanette goes, you know, I'd really like to go scuba diving. So I booked us a cruise in the Bahamas, 7 days on a boat. And we hadn't certified or anything. And I paid for it. And I said, well, we got to go now. And we flew out there. We certified in Orlando and went on this cruise. And that's probably one of my big memories. I mean, it's just like, wow, the stuff we saw, the sharks and night dives.
Yeah.
It was really awesome.
Water golf is, like I said, we live on the Gulf side of Florida, and we love it down here for everything it has to offer. And it's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, yeah. The next song I have spun up is one that's, you said Eagle Mania, right?
Yeah.
I'm Already Gone. Is it a cover or?
I was in Nashville and I was writing with a young lady by the name of Kelsey Hyde. We didn't know what we were going to write about. So we're sitting there for about 15 or 20 minutes. And finally she blurts out, she says, "Hey, my mom and dad like the Eagles." And I said, "Your mom and dad like the Eagles? The Eagles to me are the greatest group that ever lived. So I'm on my way." And that's how that song began. And we wrote the first two verses with the chorus. We went home. I wrote the third verse by myself at home, brought it back the next week to another writing session with Kelsey, played it for her. She loved it. And that's how the song stood. And I had so much fun writing that song. That was a fun song to write.
Nice. Well, let's check it out. Here's Jeff Randall.
Right.
I'm Already Gone.
I've never seen a tequila sunrise. I like to walk down Seven Bridges Road. I've never been to Winslow, Arizona. And like James Dean, eternity, here I go. I want to ride the midnight flyer. I can't tell you why or where I'm going. I got a peaceful, easy feeling. 'Cause in my mind I'm already gone. I wanna be a desperado. I wanna drive an old 55. No, I won't take it easy. I'll take it to the limit every time. I wanna ride the midnight flyer. I can't tell you why or where I'm going. I got a peaceful, easy feeling. 'Cause in my mind I'm already gone. I live life in the fast lane. Yeah. There's gonna be a heartache tonight. And one of these nights at Hotel California, I'll find that witchy woman with lion eyes. I wanna ride the midnight flyer. I can't tell you why or where I'm going. I got a peaceful, easy feeling. 'Cause in my mind I'm already gone. In my mind I'm already gone. Yeah, in my mind I'm already gone. I'm already gone.
All right. Nice. That's got a little bit of everybody in there, doesn't it? All the Eagles songs.
Yeah. Yeah, I would tell them when I play the song, I tell everybody, if you hear a song title or a phrase in that song you recognize, take a shot. Let's go. Let's get them going.
Right.
But I play that song everywhere I go. That's probably one of my most asked songs to play.
Yeah, it's a good song. We got one more song of yours.
Yeah.
Summertime is back. We got about 3 minutes. I'm going to put it on, and
Yeah.
I'll be right back with you.
Thank you.
little sand on a Carolina Saturday night. Myrtle Beach under the pale moonlight. The stars, the ocean, and all of its majesty lighten up the beach, shining for you and me. Baby, can you feel it? Can you feel it in the wind? Baby, can you feel it? Summertime is back again. Baby, can you feel the salt on your skin and the love we're falling in? Summertime is back again. Diamonds dancing out there on the surface. It's like this night was made for the purpose of two drunk fools like me and you. Coming alive right here by the water blue. Baby, can you feel it? Can you feel it in the wind? Baby, can you feel it? Summertime is back again. Baby, can you feel the salt on your skin and the love we're falling in? Summertime is back again. Corona and cotton candy on your lips, and the way that little bikini fits on your hips. I hope that by the time I have to leave, I can take my eyes off you and recall how to breathe. Baby, can you feel it? Can you feel it in the wind? Baby, can you feel it? Summertime is back again. Baby, can you feel the salt on your skin and the love we're falling in? Summertime is back again. Summertime is back again. Yeah, summertime is back again. Summertime is back again.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Jeff. I've had so much fun. This was a great show. And
Thank you. Dave, I would tell you what, thank you for having me on. I appreciate you letting me do this with you on your show. Thank you very much.
you're welcome. And we'll have you back on. And thank you, our listeners, for tuning in. Be sure and check out Jeff's latest tracks and keep an eye out for more great music. Until next time, this is Dave Roush signing off. Jeff, stay where you are. I'll be right with you.
Mm-hmm.
Join the Dave Roush Show and Cruisin' Country Top 40 on Patreon. Hey country music fans, do you love discovering the hottest new tracks and exclusive behind-the-scenes content? Then you can't miss out on the Dave Roush Show and Cruisin' Country Top 40 Patreon community. By joining us on Patreon, you'll get exclusive access, be the first to hear unreleased interviews, special segments, and bonus episodes that you won't find anywhere else. Special perks. Get your hands on limited edition merchandise, shout-outs on the show, and opportunities to suggest songs for our countdown. Join our Patreon today and become part of the Cruisin' Country family. Your support helps us bring you the best in country music and keeps the good vibes rolling. Let's keep cruising through the country hits together. Thanks for cruising along with us on the Dave Roush Show today. Don't forget to catch us every Monday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time on cruisincountryradio.com, where the best country music meets engaging conversations. Miss an episode? Episodes will be replayed on Sundays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until next time, keep the music playing and the good times rolling. See you next Monday on the Dave Roush Show, www.cruisincountry.com. All country, all original, all the time.